This is the 2024 Toyota Prius Prime SE model, and Toyota has lent it to me for the week, and I'm going to take you on a test drive with me. So before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my automotive content. And if you'd like to check out my video giving a full walk around tour of the Prius Prime, make sure you check out this video that I'm going to link right here. All right, now let's hit the road. Okay, let's drive the 2024 Toyota Prius Prime SE. We're going to start with our joystick here. I love this. It is such a fun feature or fun quirk that the Prius has. So for reverse, I'm going over and up. And you can see my nice backup camera is on with my guidelines. Now we're going to go over and down for drive. And I put the vehicle display into the energy flow so you're able to watch the energy flow as we're driving. And we are driving right now only on EV mode. So you can see that we are using battery power to power the front wheels. And when we brake, it will show that we are charging up the battery using regenerative braking. Like right now, that blue flow is going into the battery to charge it up. Okay, so let's head out onto the street. It's so quiet. It's so smooth, especially since we're in EV mode, you can't hear anything. See, we are charging up the battery because I'm braking. Also, the SE models only come as front-wheel drive models. If you're looking for all-wheel drive, you'll have to go to the regular Prius, not the Prius Prime. We have a backseat passenger here. That is my dog, Cooper. Hi, Coopy. He loves driving the car. He's a very good boy in the car. So we're going to get on the famous 405 in Los Angeles, and if we're lucky, there will be traffic. This is like the one time that I ever want there to be traffic, but I want to demonstrate the traffic jam assist, which is hands-free driving under 25 miles per hour. So a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle is a great option for people who are not ready to commit to a full EV. And it's really great because you have the option to drive your vehicle like an EV when you're driving around town, when you're commuting to work, and you have that luxury of not using any gasoline. However, if you do want to go on a long road trip, you also have the gas combustion engine and the gasoline that will allow you to go that longer range without having to stop while you're on a road trip and charge up your car. However, if you do not live in a place that has an easily accessible outlet, if you do not live in a freestanding house and you live in a condo or an apartment that doesn't have charging set up, then this vehicle also might not be ideal for you because you need to have a more convenient place to charge up the battery. So when I charged up this vehicle, I live in a condo, I noticed that there wasn't a place to charge the vehicle walking distance from my home. So it was a little inconvenient for me to charge it up. However, if you are able to just plug your car in at night and charge it every single night when you get home from work, I mean, what could be more convenient than that? You could drive your vehicle for months and not have to use any gasoline at all. But again, if you want to go on a road trip, if you want to drive a couple hours away, you can just use the gas combustion engine and the hybrid system and not have to worry about plugging your vehicle in and stopping for 45 minutes, an hour or so at a time to charge up that battery. And now we are going to merge onto the famous 405 in Los Angeles. And one thing about the freeways here is you have to stop at a light when you are merging onto the freeway just to control the traffic. So here we go. So I have the standard blind spot monitor, and if you are trying to change lanes and you have your blinker on and there's someone in your blind spot, not only will the light in the side mirror blink at you, but there will also be a chime. And I don't have that in my Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, and I wish I did because it's just kind of that extra notification to let you know that it's not safe to change lanes. How's our backseat passenger doing? How you doing, Cooper? All right, it looks like there's some traffic going the other direction. So I switched from EV mode to HV mode, which is hybrid mode. So now we are optimizing the hybrid system. So the computer inside of the vehicle is determining whether or not it wants to use the gas combustion engine to run the car or the battery and the electric motor. So you can see how the energy is flowing throughout the vehicle. So right now we are using the engine power and the battery power, and then when we brake, it's going to charge up that battery again. So it's just really interesting to drive the vehicle with this energy flow monitor on, because it just allows you to get to know the vehicle a lot better. But you'll notice that there's only one dial instead of 2 or 3 on the multi-information display, and it also acts as an energy monitor. So you can see if I'm in eco mode, if I'm in power mode, if I'm charging, it's all kind of there on that dial. So all the information is pretty easy to read, and it's right in my eye line. All right, so I'm going to activate the dynamic radar cruise control and attempt to use the traffic jam assist. I've never used it before, so let's see how this goes. I'm going to press this button here, set. Okay, now I'm in dynamic radar cruise control because I pressed this button here. I'm increasing my speed on my steering wheel. I'm just pressing the plus button here. I'm gonna put it at 50 miles per hour, and then I'm going to adjust my distance from the car in front of me, pressing this button here on the steering wheel. So right now it's at 3 car lengths. I'm reducing it to 1 car length so nobody cuts me off. Let's see if the traffic jam assist is going to work. Because I'm driving, oh, it's only going to work under 25 miles per hour. So I need to be in more traffic, I guess. Okay, now I am using the traffic jam assist, and I do not have my hands on the steering wheel. And this monitor here on top of the steering wheel is watching my eyes to make sure that I am still alert and I'm still watching the road in front of me, but I'm not touching the steering wheel. This is so cool. But it will only operate under 25 miles per hour. So once it hits over 25 miles per hour, it's going to alert me to take control of the steering wheel. So let's see if that happens now, because I'm at 23 and now it says hold the steering wheel. So it was at 23 miles per hour, it told me to hold on to the steering wheel. But wow, yeah, I've never used that before. That was a cool experience to drive hands-free in the Toyota Prius. Hey Toyota, navigate me to Starbucks. This is the Toyota Intelligent Assistant. Oh, would you look at that? 15 Starbucks results. One thing I did notice is that the back window is smaller than the previous generation of the Toyota Prius. Look, in front of us is an older model of the Prius, and that's actually the model that I used to have. I had a 2017 and I leased it for 3 years, and it was a great vehicle. I really enjoyed driving it. And I gotta say, they really improved the styling for 2024. It just looks so good now. Another thing I like about the multi-information display is that when you are using your navigation, the dial, the speedometer will move over to the side and you will have your turn-by-turn directions right there in front of you, so you can keep your eyes straight ahead. Okay, so right now it is saying that there is front traffic detected, so that's a really good indicator. Okay, I am parking, and this one does not have the panoramic view monitor or the bird's eye view cameras that my RAV4 Hybrid has, but it does have parking assist sensors, so it can tell me how close I am to any obstacles around me, which is really handy. And now I'll put it in park right here. And that's it. All right, well, thanks so much for driving with us. Cooper, do you like the Prius? Do you like it? Do you like this car? Yeah, good boy. I just did my weekly grocery shop at Whole Foods over there. And look at how nicely my groceries fit inside of the Prius. I have a lot of room to spare, even behind the bags as well. And yeah, and yes, I have a lot of Toyota bags. It's a thing. And they are very, very useful.
Also, this is what it sounds like when you lock up the Prius. It's such a pleasant chime.
What do you think of the new 2024 Toyota Prius Prime? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this video with me. I'm Maggie Clark, Motor City Maggie. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you so much to those of you who have. Give this video a like and leave a nice comment, and until next time, motor on. Bye.